Do you struggle to get near someone so you can hit them? Do you spar and you're like, I just wanna get you, but you never can, you always whiff. They're too far away. You wanna land more shots? It has to do with your feet. You gotta work on your footwork, and that's what this video is about, footwork. Basic footwork. This is for people who just started, maybe haven't been doing it a whole lot, or maybe it's just a quick refresher for more advanced people. Some basic drills you can do at home, at the mat, before class, after class, during class, or at your job. Might look like a weirdo, but you do martial arts, so you're already weird. Not my opinion, just the truth. Anyways, first of all, what is footwork, Derek? What is footwork? Footwork is how you move your feet, why you move your feet, when to move your feet. You know what I'm saying? Footwork is only about the feet. Most important part, how to move these bad boys. Okay? Why we need footwork is to get close to someone. Or to get away from them. Right now we're going to mostly talk about getting close because that's what most basic footwork is how to get close to someone. Defensively, there's other, footwork that we might need to work on. But right now, we're just going to focus on how to get close to someone. Okay? Principles of footwork. Okay, it's very important for everybody to understand. Footwork has a couple few principles. That means you can kind of play with the rules or adhere strictly to them. It kind of depends. You see some fighters who have really slick footwork and they break a lot of rules. You see some fighters who, they stay in the lane. They use only basic footwork and they're super successful. But the principles are always the same. One principle being, you got to keep your balance most of the time. Which means that if I'm like a little staggered stance, hips are in the center. Even if I'm leaning my head forward to bait some head movement, I'm nice and balanced the whole time. Okay? Now, same thing goes for like a little Muay Thai kind of thing. My hips staying over that back leg, so I'm balanced. I'm ready to go. I can pick this leg up at will. For my teeps, for my checks. Ready to go, hands are up. Ready to deal with shots, but my balance is kept on that back leg, distributed correctly. Not that I'm going to use that footwork in order to step forward a lot, be super evasive, but it's about the principle of staying in balance, keeping your hips underneath you. With that, keeping our feet underneath us. A lot of beginners, they do the thing. You know the thing? You know it? I know it. They're throwing their shot and their back leg comes up. They're not keeping their feet underneath them. And keeping your feet underneath you is one of the most important things you could possibly do. Keeping your feet underneath you gives you power to throw your shots. If I don't have my feet underneath me, I'm not going to have power. So keeping my feet underneath me, everything in line, no matter what kind of footwork I'm using. The first drill I would call, lead leg, back leg kind of stepping, okay? I have never heard a name for it. If you have a name, let me know. It's very basic. I'm going to take my hand, my stance, whatever my fighting stance is, and my lead leg steps, then my rear leg steps. My lead leg steps, then my rear leg steps. If I go backward, same thing. Lead leg, back leg. Well, technically back leg, lead leg. So backwards going the same thing. Back leg, lead leg now because I'm going backwards. Back leg, lead leg. Side to side, that lead leg, that front facing leg on the side. And then my other leg going to the other side. Now I notice I'm kind of like keeping my legs bent the whole time. Knees bent, head up. I want to be like a chicken, a gimbal head. Head doesn't move a lot. okay? A lot of mistakes beginners make is they go, their head's moving a lot. They're rocking back and forth. They're rocking back and forth. Now that's not necessarily bad, but that lumbering is not good necessarily because it makes me slower. This is always going to be faster than lumbering because now I gotta lean forward. As soon as I lean forward, step back, that's when I'm going to get countered. Boom. Okay, so I want to make sure when I'm stepping, I got gimbal head. But that means my legs have to stay nice and bent. Okay? Another beginner's mistake people make is their foot distancing. They go like this a lot. Big problem. That back foot's trying to catch up with the lead foot, but now I'm off balance. Same thing the other way. That can mean that the other person can maybe double leg me, or maybe just hit me with a slick counter because I'm not able to move as much anymore because I don't have my base anymore. And even, you know, when my feet are kind of close together, like in a Muay Thai stance, I'm close like that so I can defend myself. If I just get caught with both feet flat on the floor together, tricky situation. Can be dealt with 100%. I just don't recommend putting yourself in there unless you have, you know, pretty slick defense, either slick footwork to get out of there, or your blocks and stuff are really good. Good options for this to add on is your jab punches. As you walk, throw a jab with your lead foot and then a punch with your rear foot. Lead, cross, lead, cross. So you're going jab, cross as you step. Second footwork drill. Okay. Very simple. Very simple. You're going to step with one foot and lean towards the foot you're stepping with, almost like you're slipping the shot. Okay, then I'm going to step with the other foot and I'm going to regain my stance. Now the distance on your feet is kind of weird. You can either square like a Mike Tyson slip and I'm squared with my feet. Alternatively, you can step across. So you're basically switching stances. Kind of like a Dominic Cruz kind of style, okay? That second one, that's typically my favorite. I use it a lot. I really like that kind of footwork. Couple mistakes that people make is that they don't slip correctly and they don't use that lead foot to step into it. Once again, a big important part is bending my legs, using my quads to keep myself up and keep myself ready and athletic for the next thing that's going to happen. A little add-on, throw your combinations. I'm stepping with one foot as I use my other hand to throw. So I'm stepping with this foot and then I'm throwing my jab. Now it's a cross. And then the same thing, I'm going to step with the other hand. Throw. Jeff Chan really likes this one. I really like this. It's really nice as a counter because like I can slip and jab, and that sets me up for a pivot, which we'll go over later. Same thing with the other side. I can slip. I'm going to now throw my other hand as I step. Boom. That is the classic Jeff Chan right there. Other than a double step low kick, you're basically him at that point. Okay, now on to pivoting. Pivoting is way more important than knowing how to walk forward or backwards. Because usually, you walk forward, you're gonna get hit. If you walk backwards, you're gonna run into something. Ropes, cage wall of your house, whatever it is, depending on what sport you're doing or self-defense wise. So pivoting is important to know how to do before, after, or during a combination. So just to go over some of the basic pivots. The first one we're going to do, I like to find a plus sign on the ground to do this on, but you can do it wherever, okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to be in my fighting stance. My lead leg is going to step across and forward, just a little bit. From there, I'm then going to swing my back leg around so I turn 90 degrees. Now this is going to my left as I'm orthodox, or right if you're southpaw. So just again, step with your lead leg and then swing that back leg around. Some common mistakes are, of course, not having balance. People kind of swing their back foot too much and they end up feet together. Not good. Don't do that. The other thing that happens is people swing and they end up, they end up swinging really hard and kind of end up off balance in some way or not enough. And they kind of stumble a little bit when they do it. If you stumble while you're doing any of these drills, you're doing something wrong. And you need to watch a video of it again, or maybe video yourself and see if you're doing it, or what I do, which is literally just do it until it works. You get to choose. Next, pivot. Now going to the right is a little harder most of the time for most people, but it's usually the way you want to pivot. So a couple ways to do it. There's the kind of regular. I'm going to step across with my back leg and I'm just going to shift both my feet so I'm facing the right direction, facing towards the my opponent. I like that one. I've never really used it personally, but it's basic. It's good for most people just to learn. What I like more, I like to switch stances a little bit. So this one I step across, I swing my back leg around, I end up in southpaw. You can throw counters. I like to use what it would now be my jab when I'm here, of course, because I'm right-handed. But you can kind of figure out what you like. My brother, he's a southpaw. He likes to, kick people in the leg because, well, it's right there. So it's up to you. And last one, it's a little Mike Tyson, a little shuffle instead, okay? Take my foot, step across, and now I'm just gonna shuffle my feet in, okay? Or I can step to it instead. Notice I'm pendulum. As I step, I'm leaning on my foot and then I rotate to the other side. This is great, especially with head movement and good good boxing, because it really sets up big power shots, real big power shots as I shuffle. Which is really nice. Kickboxing wise, you can totally use it. It might set up that lead leg real nice as you pivot. And those are the ways to pivot to the right and to the left. Just like the other ones, feel free to add strikes, shadow box with it. But most importantly, just shadow box with it. Those are the best options for most beginners. And just feel it, feel the balance. Learn how to step forward, step back, step to the side, step to the other side. Pivot. Cross stepping. Pivoting off. All those little things. And I recommend when you shadow box, don't do it with strikes. Don't do it with strikes first. Just dance. Take your legs and just walk around with it. Walk down the hallway. You can pivot at the end of the hallway. Boom. Walk into the bathroom. Whatever fits your fancy. Okay? Thank you for watching till the end. Please subscribe. Where I teach in person will be linked down below, and all the other YouTube-y things that I don't quite understand yet. Thanks for watching.